These are the religion of Nepal. These are momos. There's the first one for today.
Wow, that looks amazing. So how many momos do you think there are in Nepal? Recently I went online and found an article that stated that there are over 10 different types of momos out there. That article belonged to my good friend Ashish of Honeyguide Apps. Today I'm very excited because Ashish has agreed to take me on a momo hunt. No way!
How are you?
I'm good. Nice seeing you.
So where did you get here? Over a week ago? Right now.
Uh-oh.
Ready for a motorbike?
Are my jeans gonna survive this?
I hope so. We'll see.
Not expected.
I sort of knew that you would be expecting this.
Yeah, I was.
It's you know Tamil, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it is like this really popular local spot. They serve these the usual standard momo, and then we'll also look at some exotic ones in a bit.
Okay. So I kind of starved myself today.
I didn't eat till like I had lunch at about 12 o'clock, and then I didn't eat. But then at 5 o'clock I was like, fuck this. I was so hungry, so I had a little. A little bit.
So what is it like driving a motorbike? Right?
This is exactly like it is. I mean, when you're driving, I mean, you know, every day it just seems like so normal. But like, I'm pretty sure you guys are, you are a little scared right now, aren't you? Are you?
A little, just because there's the dust, there's the bumps, and there are many people out on the road.
No, I think the way to look at this is like, it does not get more efficient than this. Compared to United States, like for example, if there is a car crash, right? The entire place comes down. There's like a really long traffic jam. And out here, like you do get traffic jams, but nothing like, you know, you get in the highways of the United States. So I think it's, I don't know, it looks pretty chaotic, but I think there's some order to all this chaos.
Of all the entrepreneurial professionals I've met, Ashish is one of those super smart type of guys you want to either be like or envy. A bit of a rebel, he stands for a very progressive thinking and youthful Nepali culture. As we drive, I ask him about his progress with Honeyguide Apps, an app matching trekkers with trekking information and service providers.
So what they can do is they can use our information to create their own treks, and they can sell it in our platform. And so this is going to be like a online marketplace for everything to do with mountains. So you can find information there. You'll be able to, you know, book lodges, a whole bunch of other stuff. So somewhere like that's what Nepal is all about. It's like a mixture of the Indian and the Tibetan and Chinese culture. So it's Momo is sort of like, you know, it's pretty Nepali if you really think about it. I mean, it originated in Tibet, yes, but I think it would not have been as popular or as delicious if it had not migrated to Nepal. What you have is like in India you have all the spices and you have the vegetarian stuff and all that stuff, and in the Tibet you have all the like the meaty, soupy stuff. So if you really look at the Nepali dal bhat, right, you got a lot of spiciness to it, there's also a lot of soupiness to it. It's sort of like a mixture of both of that.
This is our first stop. Oh, it's a Royal Enfield.
Let's go.
Okay. I think there's a little grit in my mouth right now. So, where are we at, Ashish? And tell me about what we're gonna try.
We're at very close to Tamil, and this is the Everest Mo Center. Like basically the entire Tamil orders their momo from here. It's like a really famous place, and the momos are like, you know, something to write home about. So as you can see, it's meaty dumpling with a really nice soup with garnish and all. So these guys, like, they pioneered the whole thing. So now you have this kind of momo that actually called Everest Momos, and there are like a lot of these places all over Kathmandu that serve these kind of momos. You don't eat meat?
Are we going to a lot of meat places?
Momos is, you gotta make me eat all four places, aren't you? That's basically vegetarian momos are a blasphemy.
A blasphemy?
Yes. I mean, I will take you to a place in which they serve these vegetarian momos. They make this, they make out of cottage cheese. But whenever people think of momos, it's like really, I mean, it's mostly meaty stuff.
But I've seen like cheese momos.
But like the real momos are the meat ones, and later on they change it. They have the chocolate momos, we have the cottage cheese momos, a whole bunch of stuff.
Ideally, I try to be more veg, but I forgot to mention that to him. So he thought of like all these great places. That's my fault. Okay, let's try it. I'll take a teensy bite. So, do we know what kind of meat's in it, or?
Yeah, that's the buffalo.
This is buff momos too. Oh man! Everest famous. Is there like a special?
That I mean, everything is called Everest in Nepal. So you know, you got Everest beer, you got Everest insurance, you got Everest of everything.
Let me just take a. Let's see what's in there. Whoa! That's a hunk of meat. I guess this sauce looks good. Whoa! Let me start with the doughy part first. Oh, wow. I like the spice of this. The sauce alone has a lot of flavor in it. Like a creamy, is that cilantro or like? Wow, yeah. That's,
No, I can't control myself. No, I'm gonna have one. So make it out of peanuts and cilantro.
okay. Is it because so Nepali people like spicy, obviously?
I think they're also putting some. I'm not sure about these guys, but in a few places they also put in this. We call it lapsi. So it's a what do you call it? Hawk I think. They call it hawk in English. And when they put that in, it gets a little bit of the slightly sour, hearty taste.
Yeah.
And a few places do put that in. And Nepal is like, you know, lapsi is very sort of like a Nepali thing. Go for it. Wow, that's chewy. It's slightly different from beef, but it kind of still tastes like beef. Yeah, they need a paneer version of this. They only have the buffalo here. The buffalo. Only one type of momo. Around how much does a plate like this cost? How many momos? So usually a plate of momo is like 10 momos. And the price ranges from about 80 rupees per plate in places like these to 250, 300 in other places, you know, for trendier places. I'll finish it for you, don't worry. We're gonna go to the our vegetarian one next.
Okay. That good. You just downed it.
You didn't get to go to Everest, but at least you got to try the Everest Momo.
Coming up, keep watching to the end for a very, very special guest.
We're going from Hamel to Basantapur to the inner city of Kathmandu. This is like the really old city, the old part of the town. Isn't it amazing, the traffic here? It's like everything is mixed up with everything else. You know, the one thing about like United States, like it was so like routine and like so, you know, repetitive. But out here, like it's just like, you know, it's so chaotic and it's an amazing kind of experience. Like no 2 days are alike. Keeps you always interested. I think it's fun. It's a fun way to live.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Okay, so what is this?
The Gangri Sui Mai Restaurant. It's really famous for its open momos. So even though you get a lot of open momos, a lot of places in Kathmandu right now, but these guys pioneered their own thing. So most places serve this the closed version of momos, but this is one of the few places which specializes in the open versions. So the better thing about the open momos is you can put a lot of the sauce in there, and it's a sauce that really gives the momos its flavor. So they will actually give us about 3 or 4 sauces, and you can mix it.
You're gonna show me how to do the mixing?
Sure, definitely. The peanuts.
Okay.
Slightly Swedish. That's the one based on vinegar. That's the one based on tomato. And that's the one based on chili.
This one?
Yeah, this one's a chili. And those are open momos. Yeah, it's mostly cabbage, carrots, and I don't know. It's mostly snacks.
It's such a heavy snack.
Yeah, it's just a snack. Nobody eats it as a meal.
Oh no?
No. So the rice is the meal. Dal bhat is the meal. Right? Momo is a snack. So they usually eat it during the lunch, about 1 o'clock or about 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. before they go home to the actual dinner.
Okay, let's try this then. You show me first how to do it.
I love this sauce, for example, the one based on vinegar.
You've got the peanut sauce in there and
the vinegar-based sauce in there.
the vinegar-based sauce.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's the mixture of the sauces.
It's the sauce that makes the momo really good.
So this is actually one momo that they kind of made into like a that they kind of folded up.
Yeah.
So that there's little holes.
They just fold it differently. So you have this flower shape.
Okay, I have to try this now. So you're saying with this you could put 4 different types?
Oh yes, in one momo. Beat that.
So got sour and sweet, and this is gonna be sweet also. This is the tomato. Oh, and the spicy. You know, I actually like the spicy.
Yeah? Okay.
It's not too hot. Or maybe I've just been mild with my droppings.
So basically in one dumpling you got 4 flavors.
Oh yeah. So I have sweet, sour, spicy, but I think sweet again. All going into my mouth right now. And I think the trick is that all of the flavors just hit your mouth at different parts, or at different parts of your mouth or tongue at the same time. Kind of like, what were you saying?
Mouthgasm.
A mouthgasm, exactly. I almost feel indecent eating now. PG-13.
Actually put in 4 different flavors at the same one.
Oh my god, I love this one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna add.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try 3 different sauces. You know, even the really spicy one tasted really good. It wasn't like super spicy. Wow. Magical flavors.
Fire in the hole.
Different combination.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I'm still trying to pick it up because they're all starting to like come in at the same time. It feels clean going down.
Yeah. No, but the real secret is obviously the sauce always. So yeah.
Yeah. I love, this is my favorite one, the sour one.
The vinegar based.
Yeah. Hard to talk, right? Immediately after. Okay.
Here with the inventor of the open momo. Please introduce गरिदिनुहोस्
Open Momo Sumai.
Open Momo Sumai at Gangri Sui Mai.
मेरो नाम चाहिँ Rajkarnikar.
So we are with Rajkarnikar, and we're really interested to know how he actually came up with the idea of the Open Momo at Gangri Sui Mai. कसरी चाहिँ सुरु गर्नुभयो दाइ यो किन कसरी आइडिया
त्यो भएर अनि मलाई चाहिँ के लाग्यो भने अब सबै एउटै किसिमको मोमो भयो किन एउटा नयाँ नौलो मोमो ननिकाल्नु भन्ने किसिम गरेर अनि मैले यो रेसिपी चाहिँ मैले एउटा किताबबाट भेटाएर अनि त्यो चाहिँ ओरिजिनल अफ चाइनिज मोमो त्यो रेसिपी चलाउँदाखेरि हाम्रो नेपाली फ्लेभरमा सुट हुँदैन थियो अनि त्यसलाई मैले आफ्नै तरिकाले इन्भेन्ट गरेर सेप चाहिँ त्यो लिएँ अनि भित्रको स्टफिङ भयो ससहरू चाहिँ आफ्नो ओन टच गरेर अनि यो मोमो चाहिँ हेर्नु भनेर गरेको राम्रो चल्यो मात्र दियो.
So what he's saying is basically he worked in the hospitality industry and
actually I'm working in Solti Oberoi.
Yeah. So he actually worked at Solti Oberoi and also at Everest Hotel. And so what he did was Momo has been an institution, it's one of my favorite foods in Nepal for for a long period of time. And Nepal people are really big on momos, and you see all these the round momos, you see all these kote momos. But why don't we try something new? So he was he wanted to do something new, and then he got the idea of a shape from a Chinese recipe book. But then after that, all the spices and all the flavor, the stuffing, he came up with the idea on his own and then gave a Nepali touch to the Chinese shape, and then hence he came up with the idea, the Gangri Sui Mai Open Momos. That's the whole story. He wanted something different and he gave the Chinese Open Momos a Nepali touch. Yes, and then people absolutely went bonkers for it.
Full just momo.
Yeah, that's what Nepali people say. People say it's just like a flower. The momo is like a flower. People loved it because of that. And has been catching. People really love it.
Yeah, it looks like a flower and it tastes like one too. Has he also experimented with different types of sauces?
So तपाईले sauce पनि कति एक्सपेरिमेन्ट गर्नुभयो?
पिनट सस जुन छ नि त्यो एक्चुअली मलेसियन साथी भनेको छ. त्यसको सस लिएको मैले मलेसियन साथी भनेको छ. त्यसको सस लिएको पिनट सस चाहिँ अनि नेपाली अफकोर्स नेपालीहरूलाई गोलबडा अचार मन परिहाल्छ. अनि चिली भिनेगर त्यो आफ्नै स्टाइलले बनाएर चलाएर हेरेँ. एउटै मोमोलाई चाहिँ 4 वटा स्वाद होइन तपाईँ एउटा प्लेन खायो भने प्लेन जस्तो प्लेन मोमो भयो. अनि दोस्रो चाहिँ अब पिनट सस हाल्नु एउटा फ्लेभर, टमाटर हाल्नु एउटा फ्लेभर, अनि फेरि चिली भिनेगर हाल्नु अर्कै टेस्ट हुन्छ नि. र तिनटै सस मिलाउँदाखेरि फेरि अर्कै फ्लेभर. एउटै मोमोलाई 4 वटा 5 वटा फ्लेभरमा खान मिल्ने किसिमको नयाँ इन्भेन्ट.
So what he's saying is, so he tweaked a lot with the flavors, the peanut and the peanut flavor. Basically, he got inspired from the Malaysian satay.
Okay.
He's inspired from that, and the vinegar and chili base is a very Nepali thing, and then the tomato base is Nepal is big on tomato sauce for their momos. So basically, what he thought of was why should there only be a single sauce for a momo? Why can't we have multiple sauces in a single momo, or one momo with one sauce and the second one with a different sauce and the third one with a different sauce? So that adds a lot of variety and a lot of flavor to the whole thing.
That one momo with 4 different.
Yes, one momo with 4 flavors. That was the central idea.
That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. And when did you invent this?
This was
It's been 20 years.
20 years already?
Yeah.
Have you seen different iterations of your momo done somewhere else in other restaurants? How do you feel about that?
तपाईले जो गरेको स्टाइल अरूले पनि युज गरिरहेछ कि छैन कस्तो
अहिले त धेरैले कपी गरेको छ.
तपाईले कस्तो what do you think about it?
तर कस्तो छ भने अब कपी गरेको त्यो जुन मास्टर पिस हुन्छ नि त्यो हाम्रो फ्लेभर चाहिँ हाम्रो आफैले त्यो सिक्रेसी छ क्या. अब सेप चाहिँ दियो तर फ्लेभर टेस्ट चाहिँ लिन सकेन कसैले.
So what he's saying is, there's been a lot of people, a lot of places who copy the Open Momo idea, but then the original one, the masterpiece, is the masterpiece, and he has a secret.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nepalis like their momos with meat inside of them, but I mean, I obviously understand, a lot of vegetarian section and people like vegetarian.
But you're also saying that buff momos are really popular with
the Newars. That's true. But then the other people usually eat the chicken momos. So. All right,
Should I just
ready
hold
to...
on like this?
Okay.
Am I going to be fine with the selfie stick or not?
You will be passing a lot of vehicles.
Okay, cool.
You're running out of juice.
I know.
If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, give it a share, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe for more of my solo travel adventures. Remember to come back next week for more of my Momo hunt, as we do a roundup of the different types of momos you can find in Nepal. Leave your comment down below and let me know what you think of my video. Above all, may the GRRR be with you.